Good morning. This is day number 2 of morning routines suck. I just woke up like 2 minutes ago. Whenever we wake up, we're usually feeling bad because our brain doesn't have enough oxygen. So breathing deep, physical exercise, doing something to get the blood flowing will generally improve your mood. The other thing is we're chronically dehydrated. And like I was saying, I always start the morning off with a bottle of water. The problem is, after I drink my water, after I eat my breakfast and maybe have a coffee, I'm peeing for like 3 hours straight. It's super annoying. So what I've been doing for a while now is, if you can't afford like an electrolyte packet or anything fancy to put into your water, I just got some pink Himalayan sea salt. This is it's a quarter of a teaspoon. It's kind of a lot, but let's see. It's been working pretty good for me for the past couple of days. Hopefully it continues to do the trick, but we're gonna get this water down. We're gonna knock out some push-ups. Like I said, get the blood flow going. And then we're gonna get some sunlight, really to signal myself, the body, to wake up. It's time to rock and roll. Just taking some deep breaths really does a lot in terms of helping you to wake up. Oxygenation in the morning is so freaking important.
This burn that I'm going after is not for muscle building. This is not hypertrophy. This is simply to drive blood into the muscles. With blood comes oxygen, and I'm trying to wake myself up, maximum mental clarity so that I can attack my day and leave no excuses on the table.
And feeling great after that. Same as yesterday, just as many push-ups as I've lived years on earth. I'm trying to pretend like I'm not out of breath, but I am. Whew. You know, a lot of times our life is lived in the in-between stage. We do just enough to get ourselves out of a pig pen, but we never lock it in enough to get to our palace. A lot of times the difference, the chasm between the two, I like to call that the margin of despair. And most of the time that's made up with a lot of the work we don't want to do. It's made up with the thoughts and opinions of other people who negatively affect us. And really what we need, if we have a daily system that addresses the gap between where we're at and where we want to be, and this daily system, if it addresses small things that we can do each and every day to get us closer to our goal, then we've got a blueprint for success. Now, people's blueprints look different because I get up and do stuff later in the day in terms of my actual work. I'm able to wake up later during the day. But like I went over yesterday, there's so much time I'm leaving on the table during the day, especially in the morning, because it takes me so long to wake up. So I usually sit in my chair for like an hour after I drink my water just to try to feel better, to try to wake up. So one of the reasons I'm doing the exercise early in the morning is to speed that process up. And again, this is only my second day of trying it, and I'm not really waking up any earlier. What I'm doing is I'm waking up at the same time, and I'm trying to maximize my waking hours, because I don't go to bed until later on, much later than most people, and I wake up a lot later than most people too. But it's not necessarily about one of these 4:30 a.m. early rising super duper influencer routines or whatever, like that Ashton Hall guy, man. That's just ridiculous. I don't think anybody in the world, I mean, it's entertaining to watch, but when you actually think about, is somebody gonna do this day after day, it's completely ridiculous. So I'd rather focus on doing a few simple things and being consistent with them every single day. Another thing I want to get into eventually is maybe get into something or reading something positive when I start my day. Right now I might listen to something like a podcast or a YouTube video or something, but I really do need to push my wake up time even earlier. But right now, like I said, I'm just focused on waking up and going right into like physical activity, but making sure I'm hydrated, I got plenty of electrolytes, and then I go into my push-ups. And like I said, it really does make me feel better. I don't necessarily wake up every day looking forward to this, but I'm hoping if I can put the reps in and do this long enough, again, it's just about proving to myself that I can do it. And hopefully it helps some of you guys out too, because the mornings, we really should be so thankful and appreciative each and every morning that we wake up, because it's life. But like I said, when our brain doesn't have enough oxygen in the morning, when we're tired, it's easy for the negative thoughts to creep in. That's why, like I said, I'm out here within less than 5 minutes of waking up, doing this semblance of a morning routine. We're gonna keep at it. I'm gonna go at this for at least a month, 30 days straight, and we'll see how I'm feeling at the end of this thing.